You ain't perfect. You don't always do everything right. And when you do things, you smart enough to do them in a way where everybody ain't gonna find out. But that don't stop people from looking. And what's going on right now, the vibe that I've been getting is that you got people looking extra hard to find something wrong about you. Now, let me be real. There's probably some things wrong with you, but they're not going to find them. And the things that you would think that people would say, oh, that's the stuff they think wrong with me, it's probably something you would never even imagine. The things that you thought, it ain't what it is. And the things that they looking for, they're not going to find. But they not going to stop trying. So we're going to be looking into it to see what this could possibly mean for you. You cool, you in your vibe, you sipping your boba, and there's no sweat coming from you. However, the reason that I have to do this reading today is because there's been I had this dream about like I walked in the crib and there was stuff moved around, so I knew somebody was in there. And I'm like, I'm just looking around. Nothing was taken, nothing was moved or nothing like that, but I was just looking around, and the question was, as I was waking up, how they get in here? That happened in real life before, where I left my car unlocked, and when I got back to it, I seen that the center console was open up and it was stuff like spruced around. And I'm like, man, like I left my doors unlocked. How they get in there? They wasn't able to take nothing. I ain't leave nothing. But they was able to get in there and ransack my car. So for some of you guys, what you need to know is there might be a door open. Regardless of if people get something or not, or be able to do something to you spiritually or not, you might have like a door unlocked or a door open or some type of window open or something spiritually speaking, and you might just want to close it. This is just a reading to be like, hey, get your heads up, lock your doors right quick, just in case. And it's like, well, ain't nothing in there. It's like, man, please, you don't want nobody in your car ransacking your stuff. So, boom, hit the lock, real easy, all right? So, first card up, what do we have? Oh, the Chariot. Use your wings to progress at great speed. All right, so why would somebody want to look in on you? Well, because you flying. Some of y'all are flying right now. You looking good. You're smelling good. You're walking and standing tall, okay? You are in your own lane, pretty much. And things are moving quickly for you or are about to. This is why I want to tell you, hey, lock your doors real quick, okay? Because things are going to be moving for you. It's like out of all of the cars in the parking lot, why choose that one? Out of all of the different places that you could have stepped into, why would you choose the Collective? Well, I'll tell you, because the Collective looked like they got some stuff, okay? Some stuff that they could possibly want. So if I can, spiritually speaking, get in there and find out how you're flying. For some of you guys, this is information. It ain't even stuff. It can represent the how. How are you doing something? You may have a inherited, like a generational inheritance of information preloaded into you. And somebody trying to get into there and find, because you see, this is a unicorn. Ain't nobody got no horn coming out the middle of their third eye like that, but you do. So how can we get that little crown jewel? That's what I'm getting at right now. The crown jewel. Your mind. Inception. Let's get in there and get those files. What's going on behind the scenes that they do not know? Let's give the Collective some new information. Oh, the Strength card. Now, for you, this is probably not new. And also, this is interesting because it's another major arcana and it comes right after that Chariot, right? 7-8. So things are getting bigger. Things are even for you about to go up another notch. Unleash the roar of your inner lion. Someone wants to know, where do you get your confidence? Remember, I just said you're standing tall, you're walking with your head high. I just said all of that. Like, where you get your growl from? If it's nobody, in that office clapping for you, hyping you up, where does this come from? And this is what they're looking into. What type of ancestors you got? What angels are on your side? What type of favor of the Lord you working with? Okay? So it's something about that. Also, this is what some of y'all need to know. You need to know it is your time. Get up and roar and roar and roar and round like a lion, because this is your time to shine. I mean, you looking good. You're flying. Things are working in your favor. In the previous reading, you had the Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing and shifting for you, and this is your time to get up and celebrate, clap, and roar. So what you don't know is this is why these things are being looked in on you. Also, what I'm getting is also in a reverse thing. There was maybe a situation where someone didn't know you had that lion in you, and they effed around and found out. Okay? So let's go ahead and let's see what is on the high vibrational end, what's good about all of this as we move forward. 7 of teddy bears, a variety of choices. Make your selection wisely. So you're about to have the pick of the litter, the pick of the town. Another 7. So it's like these wings or whatever it is that you're taking off in, it opens up other doors. Your confidence is opening up doors. And some people are trying to figure out, okay, well, what doors are these? Let's look. You see, they got blueprints. They really looking hard, okay? But for you, this is for you to understand who you bringing with you, who's going to be a part of the circus with you, okay? What information do you let out? What information do you keep in? You're going to have many, many, many people maybe even asking you things. You're going to have to decide what's to say, what's not to say, okay? For some of y'all, you're going to be big bossing it up. And you might even have people right up under your nose trying to figure out what you got going on. And you're going to have to be able to navigate through that. All right? I feel like in the next 7 days, some of you guys may get presented with some type of offer or something that will make you go up a notch. That's going to take things up a notch in your life, maybe in the realm of income, right? And this you didn't have at first. I'm feeling like if you would have had this in your house, in your spiritual house, it would have got taken. And that's the reason some things haven't come through for you yet, because God knows they would have got taken because you didn't lock your doors. So I'm feeling like, again, another reason this is coming up is to tell you to lock your doors, not only just because ain't nothing in the car anyway, but because something is about to be put in there. Something is about to be put in your spiritual house that you ain't going to want nobody to take. So now is the time to start getting your spiritual house locked down, secured, all of that. Because you're about to have so much valuable, whether it's information, spiritual downloads, whatever it is, you're about to have a lot of it. And it's super valuable. We're talking about generational wealth type information. Somebody's looking in close to get that. All right. So what do we have on a low vibrational end? What do you need to watch out for? What do you need to be aware of? Oh, 9 of balloons, full-blown panic mode. Okay, I'm just getting active desperation. An act of desperation. Somebody may try to make a last-ditch move or last-effort move to get something because they're drowning. Somebody feels like they're drowning. They feel like they're going down in flames. Their plane is going down. There's nothing they can do about it. The most they can do about it is hold on and grab on to somebody else. You ever seen somebody falling and they try to grab somebody else? But what happens most of the time? Both people go down. So somebody is looking into you as a last-ditch effort. Don't let nobody come rushing in. Nobody come running in talking about a bunch of promises. I could do this and I can do that and do this and do that. And they real anxious. You ever met people, they want you to do something and they real anxious and you can feel the anxiety, like, and you feel like you they last hope. And if you don't do something, so you know they making all these extra promises that they ain't going to be able to keep. But in a last-ditch effort, they just trying to get you to make a move that ain't going to be good for you, but it'll help save them, right? Be careful of that, all right? And also, I just want to point out, we got a lot of numbers, things going in order. We got these 7s, we got 8, we got 9. So it's like things are all leading up to this big boom, like something big is about to happen. And it's all leading up to it. And it's in the final stages. 7, 8, 9. Well, we pretty much at the end. Now we got to recycle the 1 and the 0. And that's how we get 10. But something is coming. A conclusion, a full-blown conclusion. And the reason why you sitting there sipping your boba is because, you're going to have the upper hand. Anyway, said all this to say, somebody is losing it. Don't let anybody come in an act of desperation trying to get you to make any moves or do anything, even if it's relationships. Somebody finna get thrown out of their place. Now they want to come love bomb you. So as soon as you drop your guard, next thing you know, you living in their house or they living in your house. You know what I mean? next 7 days as it pertains to this energy. Hermit mode. We got this in the last one. You have been isolated for a reason. Another 9. See, look at this. Man, 7, 8, 9. That's it. Something is already at the conclusion. You can breathe easy. You can see easy. You're about to lock your doors, right? Take time to tune inward. You're locking your spiritual doors. You're locking down your spiritual house. You're not just leaving it open. Anybody can run in. The people who are looking in on you, they're not going to be able to find what they're looking for. They're not going to be able to get what they thought they was finna get. And you have been isolated or put to the side for a reason. You see, people have to work in groups and team up to try to find or do things to you while you just sit there easy, kind of, chilling. And it's because you are getting the spiritual downloads. It's because you are taking the time to tune in. And when you tune in, you get the information and you know how to move accordingly. All right. This is all working in your favor. Once again, it's kind of like she's standing there looking at a surveillance camera. The people who looking in on her don't know that she's looking in on them too. Okay. But not even on some, you trying to spy on them. It's just they walked in front of your security cameras. Take it how it applies. Bottom of the deck. Oh, the Hierophant. Seek spiritual guidance. So for some of you guys, this is your position. This is who you are. Again, people look at you like this and they want to find out their information. Also, for some of you guys, you may talk to other people. You may have people who can mentor you or who can give you information as far as what moves to make. I'm feeling it goes with that. Make your selection wisely. Like I said, who do you talk to? Who do you not talk to? Who do you share information with? And what do you share? How much do you share? How much do you keep to yourself? What stays between you and God? And what do you announce and talk to with other people? Okay? And again, for most of you guys, this is the position that you're moving into. I believe we ended this with one of the other readings in the alternate reality tarot, where your position is like leadership. Again, she a boss right here. And you're in that position, higher perspective or higher learning, higher realm information. And this is what is valuable. This is what people need. Okay. Also, 9 of balloons. Look at the guy in the back with that Hierophant. I'm just picking this up right now. Take it how it goes. Remember I was saying somebody got a desperate move, last ditch effort? It's like somebody in a full-blown panic mode. So they're going to come in. They're going to put on that little church suit in the background. They're going to get behind on their knees, act like they're praying to God, like they, so full of the Holy Ghost. Okay, don't fall for someone's fake facade. All right? Make sure you do your due diligence. Make sure you breathe. Make sure you take time to tune inward and move accordingly. But as far as this whole reading is concerned, congratulations, because you're moving up. You know what you got. You're protecting it. And now that you know to keep your spiritual doors locked, you can now receive the valuable things that are going to take you all the way up. You feel me? So that's what I get for you guys. Thank you so much for listening. I want you guys to get in the comment section. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Follow my other social medias, and I'll see y'all in the next video.